Welcome back to another episode of Outdoor Chef Life. I'm Taku, and today we're gonna go do a little clamming, gather some steamer clams, and we also have some mushrooms we gathered a couple weeks ago, and we're gonna combine those two ingredients, make a delicious bibimbap. Right now I'm just waiting for the tide to go out because it's still a little high. We have low tide close to 5 o'clock, a little late, but that's how it is in the winter time. The low tides are always in the PM, so always later in the day, and then in the summertime the tides are actually always in the AM, always early morning. You can kind of predict, depending on the season, when you're gonna have that negative tide. By the way guys, this video is sponsored by Misen, and their mission is to inspire and enable great cooking, but more on that later. Really windy today. I think you can hear that. But while we're waiting for the tide to go out, let me just tell you a little bit about what's going on recently. So a few months ago we did a video with Dwight where he printed a Dungeness crab beautifully. We ended up auctioning off the original piece of that to my Instagram followers, and we sold that piece for $1,150. And Dwight and I decided to donate 100% of the proceeds to charity, and we ended up picking No Kid Hungry. So that was in December. We did that. We donated $1,150 all to charity, and it's this print right here. So I decided to create some merch out of it as well. So we have this long sleeve white tee. So in the front, as you can see, the crab print, and then on the back has that Outdoor Chef Life logo on there. There you go. So if you guys want to grab one of these, they're now available on my website, outdoorcheflife.com. So check it out, guys. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. Here, I'm gonna block the wind so you guys can hear me. I want the tide to go out a little bit further, like maybe another couple feet. Well, anyways, I guess I can run the clip of finding those mushrooms. We were able to find one more matsutake and a little bit of black trumpet mushrooms, and a bunch of mostly hedgehog mushrooms. Check it out. We're gonna do another quick matsutake check where we found it before. This spot I know popped earlier in the season, so I'm not sure if there's gonna be anything here. Let's see. And right away, found one. I found one. You guys see it? You guys see it? There's that little bugger. This is a nice one. Make sure we get the whole entire thing. And we just wiggle and pop. Oh, this is perfect. Still got that partial veil. See that? It's kind of starting to rip, but when they still have this veil, that's when you know it's still kind of young and perfect. And it's just kind of starting to open up. But that's alright. Let me take a sniff. Ooh! Yep. That's a matsutake. Matsutake score. Taku 2. Jocelyn 0. For the season.
That's because you always go ahead. It doesn't count if I'm not there.
Alright, go ahead. And now I got my glasses on, so this is serious. Keep your eye out for black trumpets too. How about this? Whoever finds the most matsutake and the most black trumpets, yeah, yellowfoot, they don't count as any points.
Yes. They don't count.
They don't count.
What if I find 10 of them, will they count as one?
This,
1 point?
This is not a point. Matsutake is a point. Black trumpet is a point. Oh, another yellowfoot. There's 3, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a little cluster.
I think that
those
counts
don't
as
count.
1 point.
Fine. Jocelyn gets 1 point for those. Nice job.
Thank you.
We just found Hedgehog City. There's a ton of them right here. Jocelyn's got one in her hand. There's another one on the ground. There's a couple more over there. Yeah, this is... See how those icicles? That is a hedgehog. Look at a chanterelle from here. Look at this. Bright orange. Yep, that's a chanterelle. Chanterelle. Another point for me. I just found a black trumpet. Because you can tell this front one looks a little weird. But look at the back one. This little guy. You can tell. Trumpet. Alright, alright. I just walked right past it. Jocelyn spotted a couple more black trumpets. This counts as one though.
But they're separate.
These are really hard to spot.
They just look like dead mushrooms.
They do look like dead mushrooms. But in fact, they are delicious mushrooms. Okay, let's get out there. The wind is intense. Jocelyn's already started. Let's see. Have you gotten any yet?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Oh, you got a couple already.
Just gotta check the sides.
Nice. Yeah, it looks a little small. Maybe one of them is good. Here we go, guys. There we go.
I got one. Ooh, this is a good one.
Oh, look at that. Jocelyn found a gauge buster. Nice. That's a big one. Good job. She is off to a quick start as usual. Oh. Ah, yes. Got one. Maybe keeper. Oh, yes, keeper. Nice. My first keeper. Put some water in here. Ooh, ooh, I got one.
Nice.
Nice one. You can also use your hand to dig around, see if you can find any, kind of feel it out. Sometimes you go too fast with the rake and you can kind of just dig them out. Ah, here we go. There's a clammy. There we go. This is a little neck clam. Keeper, easily. And before you move on, we always make sure to fill our holes. You just cover it back up. It's really simple. Uh oh, European green crab. Green crab. Remember the episode we did of the invasive species? That is a European green crab. That's a female, and she is pregnant. You guys, she got all of the eggs in there. I'm gonna just dispatch this one. We find them everywhere now. There we go. Yeah, that's a live one. Oh, look. I found a weight. So the tide right now is probably still around 1 foot. So it's not even negative tide yet, because today is only going to be a negative 0.4, and that's at almost 5 o'clock. It's still 3:20. So we're quite a ways away out from the low tide. But you can still gather these at fairly high low tide. All right, guys, let's try here. A little more protected from the wind. Oops, see one. That's a keeper. Oh, here's another. That is a dead one. Ah, here we go. Another keeper. Nice, this is a good spot. Oh, that's a rock. Oh, here's another one. Ah, big one. Keeper. Nice. Okay, but this spot is producing. Ah, another one. 5. Can we go 5? Yes.
I think we have enough clams.
Yeah, I think we might have enough. Let's just make sure these are not duds. Something might be. Yeah, you can already see some of them are duds. That's no good. That's no good. Ah, look at this beautiful one. Look at that pattern. Nice, pretty, huh? They make a nice little, you know, rock sound. Sounds like 2 rocks. Yeah, I think these are all good. Just a few of them that were duds. And while we transport them, I'm gonna leave some water in here so they can kind of spit out all the sand. Okay guys, well, I think we got enough for our bibimbap. So let's go find somewhere a little more protected, maybe in the woods where there's no wind. so we can do some cooking. Alright guys, I think we found the perfect cooking spot. Nice and calm, not too windy at all. So before we move on, let me tell you about today's sponsor, which is Misen. And today I'm showing you guys the Misen carbon steel pan. And there's very simple why a carbon steel pan is much better than any non-stick pan. Generally, all non-stick pans use a chemical coating that create that non-stick feature, and it degrades over time. Or if you use metal on it, it scratches and gets that chemical stuff in your food. But a carbon steel pan uses no chemicals. It has a natural non-stick feature that you create really by seasoning the pan, by using the pan, just like a cast iron pan. And one of the reasons why it's great is it also lasts forever, just like cast iron. And it's not as heavy as a cast iron, which makes it more versatile and easier for everyday use. So you can see this is a brand new carbon steel pan. And this one here is my carbon steel pan that I've been using for nearly a year. Same pan, but this one just has a lot more use. You can see this, it's almost black, and that's a sign of good seasoning. So it's not going to stay this color once you buy it, once you use it a lot. I do use mine quite aggressively, and I really love the non-stick feature of it. It's so slippery. I really want to show you how good this pan is, so I'm going to keep the footage rolling just in one take. I'm not doing any, camera tricks or anything like that. You'll see me fry an egg. Okay, so the pan is nice and hot, just a little bit of oil in there, just as usual. Throw that in. I know people are going to ask, how do you season your pan? Misen actually provides a little instruction on when you first get it, how to season the pan. And my advice on how you season the pan is just use it. Use it as much as you can. Use it every day and keep using it. That's how you're going to create the best seasoning. And this will last you forever. And watch this. We just have that egg on there just for 30 seconds now. But as we cook, and yeah, the heat's pretty good. I also have some rice right now cooking because we need that for the bibimbap. But we'll fry this egg, and we'll use this egg too for the bibimbap. Let me show you this amazing non-stick pan. No camera tricks. I'm not using any spatula or any utensils. You haven't seen me touch the egg at all. But look at this. Look how slippery it is. Look at that. That's it, guys. A perfect fried egg. Doesn't stick at all to the pan. That's why the Misen carbon steel pan is amazing. If you guys want to get the carbon steel pan or any other Misen supplies, use the link in the description below to get 20% off your first order. Just use code OutdoorChefLife at checkout and you'll be cooking in no time. Thank you, Misen, for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to cooking our bibimbap. Okay, we're gonna get the mushrooms prepped. I'm gonna throw a little bit of oil in the pan, not too much. Okay, this is our matsutake. It kind of opened up in the fridge. Still smells amazing. All right, get the matsutake in there. And we'll throw all the other mushrooms in there too. And just check it for any debris. These are all good. I kind of gave them a little cleaning already. All right, the matsutake are a little bigger, so they're gonna take a little longer. To make bibimbap, there's multiple components that we have to cook first in order to make our dish. And today, what I'm using is mushrooms for one of them, clams for another, and I also have some spinach and bean sprouts. Anything else? Carrot? Yes, I have some carrots as well. So we are using, I think, 5 components to the dish, as well as that fried egg. And my mom's making aprons again. So we got this brand new one, wax canvas, super nice, now available. on OutdoorChefLife.com. Now I'm gonna get the rest of the mushrooms in here. All right, to the mushrooms, a little salt, Korean chili flakes, and that should give it the perfect flavor. Let me try one of these. Tasty. All right, and that's done. We'll put that off to the side. All right, we got spinach and carrots. These carrots have a little bit of hair on them. Just scrape that off. All right, a little garlic. And we'll saute these spinach. All right, let's get the carrots cut too. All right, let's turn the heat off and just let the residual heat do the rest. It's pretty much done though. Sesame oil, generous amount. Korean food, you gotta put a lot of sesame oil. We'll put this in a bowl. And you just add a little bit of sesame seeds to that. And there you go, component number 2 is done. Salt. We need some salt. Much better. We're gonna saute this carrot too, really quickly. Get it a little soft. I'm just gonna toss these carrots with a little bit of dried kelp. And we'll use garlic for the clams. All right, carrots are done. Perfect. Now our main ingredient of the day are clams. Our beautiful little clams. Now let's get that in there. To the clams, we're gonna add a little bit of soy sauce, mirin, and gochujang. Soy sauce, mirin. This is gonna be nice and sweet. Gochujang. That's good. Add a little water. Now we're gonna add a little bit of Korean chili flakes too. For extra spice level, we'll add a little bit of chili garlic sauce too. Chili garlic paste. Give it a little more spiciness. Alright, these guys are already opening. Oh, I'm gonna throw garlic in there too. Oh, that's it right there. That's it right there. Wow. Check it out, check it out. We have these stone bowls that we're gonna heat up right over the fire. All right, I'm gonna stick this straight into the fire now. Clams are done. All right, so we created some sauce. I'm gonna use this sauce for the actual dish. Keep that. All right, all the clams are open. We got some kimchi here, homemade kimchi, homegrown, daikon and cabbage. And it's nice and hot. Throw some bean sprouts in there. Toss a little bit of water. All right, turn the heat off, and I'm gonna hit it with some sesame oil. A lot. We have our bean sprout. All right, the bowl should be nice and hot now. Nice. Ooh, hot. Yep. I'm gonna take it one at a time over here. Sesame oil, generous amount in there. rice. That'll create the perfect crispy rice on the bottom. All right guys, now we plate. Let's first go in with our bean sprouts. And then our carrots. And our mushrooms. The spinach. Okay, and our clams in. Last but not least, the fried egg. First, just take a look at that right there. It's beautiful. It's colorful. We got the red from the sauce, got the green, got the colorful carrots, got the bean sprouts, the mushrooms. All looks amazing. And we top all of that with our fried egg. All right guys, here it is. Look at this delicious looking bibimbap with clams. Ooh, it's gonna be
Nice egg.
amazing. Okay, ow, it's hot. Hot still. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and crack the egg right away. Boom.
Oh, hot. Oh.
Just kind of mix that up.
The nice thing about the hot stone is it stays hot.
Really hot. All right, I've got a little extra sauce here. Or a little extra sauce on here. Let me just taste this. Whoa, that is tasty. Got the taste of the clam in there. It's spicy. Ooh. All right, I gotta get a clam.
Ooh, crispy rice.
I love clam.
Oh, the rice is deliciously crispy.
Nice. All right, guys. Going in on the matsutake. I love matsutake. It's honestly one of the best things in this world. But these clams also, no joke, man. No joke, these clams are they're the bomb. All the components work so perfectly together in here. And the crispy rice, you gotta be kidding me, man. That just tops it off. Look at that, that's that crisp. Yeah. So good, I forgot my beer. Here it is. We got some IPA from Harlan Brewing. Yeah, thank you, Kenji. Thank you for the beer. Harlan Brewing Indian Pale. It says Indian Pale Whale. I didn't even notice that till now. You don't want one? Are you sure you want one?
I'll drink a little of yours.
Tasty. That's good beer. That's tasty beer.
That's good.
That's like everything combined in there. Maybe one of my favorite things. It's just, I love rice. And then when the rice is crispy like that, and I love clams and matsutake and all the other mushrooms. Oh, it's so amazing. Well guys, we're gonna finish this up. Thank you for watching another episode of Outdoor Chef Life. Hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you to Misen again for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
It's so dark I can't see where the camera is.
And that's right there.